big year ahead of you this year, of course, preparing for, we've got the Pan Am Championships coming up, Pan American Games later in the summer, and of course leading up to your second Olympic Games. I wanted to introduce you to our audience today, Angie, because of course you're going to be on the Athlete Profile Show, a podcast where you can hear a lot more about Angie's preparation and her career as she heads to her second Olympic Games. But so a quick hello from you, Angie, just to tell everybody where you are in your training, how's it feeling, and as you lead up to your next fight here at the end of the month.
Well, hello everyone. So I'm here at home in Miami. I'm training for the Pan Am Championships, which are in 2 weeks. I believe I compete April 28th. And the funny thing is, people usually assume that the Pan Am Games are of more value because they're actually a bigger event for the USOC and for other countries because they're every 4 years. But for us in judo, the Pan Am Championships this year are actually more important because they have more points in order to qualify for the Olympics. So that's a very big tournament for us. So I'm getting ready now for those. I have a couple people out here training with me, along with the regular team that I have with me, my strength and conditioning coach, my sports psychologist, and my judo coach as well. So I've got a big camp going down here.
You certainly do, don't you? You have a terrific team behind you to cover every aspect of your preparation there, Angie. So in terms of your fitness, how you're feeling now, because I know you got sick a little bit recently, but you got back on track pretty quickly. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better. I got over, I was on my way to Georgia and I got pretty sick, so I got over that. And I kind of went right back into training, so it was good. I didn't have any kind of downtime. I came back home on a Saturday, Sunday I took off, Monday I took off, and then I was kind of right back into the swing of things.
So give everybody an example of your training day, what it looks like today. They're going to hear a lot more about it on the podcast, of course, what you go through, but give them a sense of what a day in the life is like. Let's take today.
Well, today, for example, it's my rest day in the morning, but I go to Bikram yoga. I usually go at 10:30. I go to Bikram yoga. I have a session there, and then it's pretty close to my sports psychologist's office, so I go to him for an hour right after, and then I have a little lunch, and then I rest for about an hour or two, and I go to practice from 7 to 9, which is in Coral Springs, which is about an hour drive from where I live. So I drive an hour there, practice for 2 hours, and then drive an hour back. I usually don't get back home until about 10:15 at night every day.
Yeah, you were telling me that your judo training itself, when you're on the mat, is in the evening with your coach. So it makes for a very long day every day.
Yeah, usually, like I said, today is my rest day from strength and conditioning. But usually I go to strength and conditioning in around the middle of the day, around 1 o'clock, and I don't get back home until 10:15 or so. So it is a long day, especially if I have my sports psychologist session, and then I go to strength and conditioning, which is closer to where I practice judo. So it's also in Coral Springs. I go there, and then from there I have like a 3-hour break in between, and then I go straight into judo practice. So it does make for a very, very long day.
It does. And you mentioned that, Angie, you've got 2 girls that you're fighting as part of your training. So they're in the same 52-kilogram class, are they? Are they in the same category too?
One of them is, she's younger than I am. One of them is, but they're part of my team, so they're not really, like, I don't see them as a competition. They're really just helping me, and they're helping themselves by training with me, so it works. It's beneficial on both sides. But they help me out a lot, and the other one is a 57-kilogram player, which is a 1 weight class above mine. So
sparring partners, really.
Yes.
Terrific. So giving you good preparation, then you say you leave shortly then, because you're fighting in a couple of, not that many days, is it, before you actually first get on the mat there for those Pan Am Championships. So when do you actually leave?
I leave the 23rd, I believe. The 23rd on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long will you be down in Lima?
Probably a week. Probably 1 week. Yeah.
Okay. Terrific. Are you feeling as good as you can be at this point in preparation, or do you not like? Do you save you're a bit reserved and save your powder, so to speak, until you get down there and you see how you feel after traveling?
No, I mean, I feel great. I feel really, really good. I feel strong. My strength and conditioning coach has been doing a great job. His name is Phil Daru. He works at American Top Team, which is very close, is known for MMA fighters and such. But he's doing a terrific job. I feel really, really strong, really powerful whenever I attack. I've been kind of just ripping through people in sparring sessions and stuff. So I feel really sharp. I feel really good. I have to start kind of winding down once like I start cutting weight, like managing my weight and stuff like that. So probably at the end of next week, sessions will be a little bit shorter with my judo coach and stuff. But with both of them, my strength and conditioning coach and my judo coach, there's no like easy way out or or they taper down for tournaments and stuff, but they work me. They really, really work me. So it's good. I feel really good.
Yeah, it really sounds like it. It's pretty intense there for you, but you love it. Obviously, you love it.
Yeah.
You're hungry, and you've got these major tournaments. As I said, you not only are you going down to Lima, but then you're hopping over to Europe, didn't you say? You're going to Baku in Azerbaijan.
Yes.
You're also going to the Wingate Institute in Israel, which you told me you love training there. You know the girls, and you enjoy training there. So you've got two competitions and training there over in Europe.
Well, I'm gonna go to the Baku Grand Slam, and then hopefully it's not certain yet, but hopefully I get to go to Israel to train for a couple weeks, and then I'll probably go over to Hohhot, which is China, a city in China, and there's another Grand Prix there. Those are also Olympic points. So I think that's what my schedule will be like after the Pan Am Championships and before the games.
Quite whirlwind. There's a few different time zones involved there, Angie.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of my life. Judo doesn't have a season, so we compete from January to December. So it's 1 month you're in Europe, the next month you're in Asia, and it goes on and on the entire year. So we kind of have to base our training schedule around those tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, pick
exactly,
fights,
exactly.
Awesome. All right. Well, we love having you as a WISP ambassador, Angie, and we're going to follow your journey, obviously, down to Lima shortly, and then over to Europe and beyond back to Lima then in the summer. And ultimately, I mean, if we look ahead to next year, to Tokyo. So there's quite a bit of globe trotting then, metaphorically speaking, for us, following you around the world to fight. So the very best of luck in the next fight. We will catch up with you hopefully after that, Angie. We'll have you back on, and we'll get an update as to how that went, and look forward before you hop over to Europe.
That's perfect. That's great. Thank you so much.
Super. All right. Well, best of luck. Yes, safe travels, and thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much, Chris. You too. Bye-bye.
All right.